The important thing to remember about Clackmannanshire is that it was set up to compare two different types of phonics teaching. If they had wanted to look at whether or not phonics teaching was better than other forms of teaching, they would have had to have controlled for a huge number of other variables, which they didn't, because that wasn't the question they were asking. The Clackmannan experiment took place at a time of enormous funding for early years. It was a huge early intervention project sponsored by the Scottish Office, and every local authority in Scotland had to bid for money to implement a project.
Although it was a limited study conducted within Scotland's smallest LEA, the government seized on it as proof that phonics worked and justified the imposition of synthetic phonics on all schools.
If I say cat, who can tell me what the first sound is in cat? Cat. What's the second sound?
Atta.
Oh, you told me the second sound and the third sound. So if I say cat-atta, can you say cat-atta?
Everyone in Scotland, I think, is delighted that Clackmannanshire did well, but the local authority did a lot of good things in terms of how it used its money. First of all, it's a small local authority. It's got just 16 primaries and 3 secondaries, and it chose to use its money from the Scottish Office in a very focused way, focusing just on 7 schools and 2 projects. One project was a comparison between synthetic and analytic phonics, and the other project was a home link project where they funded teachers to go and work in 4 of their schools, doing things like setting up library borrowing services, homework clubs, helping in classrooms, doing home visits, and a whole host of things to facilitate relationships around literacy between the school and the home. We don't know whether the children's reading improved because of the Home Link Intervention project or because of the phonics project. It's likely that both had a success. It's important to remember, however, that Clackmannan is not the best performing local authority in Scotland. It's about average.